So this is going to be a combination of some great riding as well as my full review on the Touratech helmet to see how this all pans out riding off-road with this helmet and how much wind I get. So we'll let you know, but it's going to be a hot day, so we're going to see how the airflow is as well as just wearing it in general in some hot weather. But like I said, it's going to be a fun day. We're going to get on these trails and have at it. So you guys are probably hearing a little bit of feedback just because I've got the lid cracked open just a little bit. So all right, I have to say that the airflow is not too bad considering all the crap we're doing. On my way back, let's talk about this helmet for the day, right? I mean, it's been up in the mid to upper 90s. Solid airflow. Now, couple things. Well, I say it's as good as my climb. I would say super close to my climb helmet. Now, my Arai, much better than the Arai on airflow in the helmet. And I actually found it comfortable. It was really comfortable. Now the cheek area here, if that's a concern for you and you want it, I guess, loose, which I wouldn't understand why you'd want your helmet to be loose around the cheek, but I think the cheeks are really nice because it kind of tucks up underneath your chin area, underneath your cheeks and jowls and stuff, and gives nice support. So that I would tell you that's something that's pretty nice. I don't know. I my couple of drawbacks maybe. So the length of the strap that you bought for the buckle, around your chin and stuff like that, it is way too long. Seems almost like twice as long as what it needs to be. So that's a little bit of a pain in the butt because it flaps around. You got to kind of tuck it up in there. So I mean, I guess it's more of a convenience or a nuisance to have to do that, right? And I'm not sold on the front little lift. I'm so used to it being on the side of the visor that I don't know if I'm sold on the lift in the middle, especially if I'm vlogging with a camera and stuff. It kind of gets in the way when I'm videotaping to raise the helmet. So a couple things there, and I don't know, more to come. I'll give you guys I'll do a little bit of a walk around the helmet. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this. So as I was talking in my video, what I do like about this thing is, well, what I like and don't like about this. So this here, I don't know if I like it in the front. And the reason why I don't know if I like it in front is because when you're working with your camera, it kind of gets in, the camera's in the way of you kind of lifting it back and forth. So that's kind of a little bit of an annoyance thing. So if you're vlogging, you're doing something like that, that could be it, could be part of it. So sorry about that. Let me go back to here. So what I do like is the fact that you have a couple of different positions. So you can do just a little bit here, just like the Arai, but you could also come up here and do a little bit more open face, especially when you're riding off-road, which came in handy today. And then, you have the different ones. Now that gets in the line of sight here, but that wasn't too bad in the line of sight. You really could still see, but then you can do that and then obviously close it. So that was a good thing. And then the bad thing that I talked about was this strap. Look how long that thing is. It's to me that strap is just way too long on there. Like you put it through, you loop it through, and then it's so long it could reach back to the other side. You I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I have to tell you that that strap is just way too long. There's too much extra there. So that would be one thing that I think would be, and that's just a little bit of an annoyance thing. So, again, if you're, if you got OCD or something like that, that's probably going to bug you a little bit. So, helmet was great. I mean, it was 90 plus degrees here, 94, 95 degrees, hot, but I had enough air. It was very comparable to my climb. Maybe climb got a little bit more air. I don't, you know, but it was very comparable, very comfortable riding it in the heat. A lot of airflow, wasn't heavy on the head. The Arai does get heavy on the head. So again, I think, you know, it's a pretty darn good helmet. I just, the one thing that really just kind of annoys me is that in the middle there, instead of on the side, because I guess between having some of the helmets that I've had, they're, you know, the lifts are on the side. So I don't know about the one in the middle. Again, because of vlogging and stuff like that, it does make it a little bit annoying because I have my camera there and does that. So anyways, that's a follow-up on the Touratech helmet. I think it does fantastic job. So if you're in the market for a helmet, it really comes down to what size fits you. Again, climb this Touratech helmet, the carbon one, very similar. This one's lighter. And then obviously it's lighter than the Arai, and then if you get the Arai XT5, which is just, you know, almost $1,000, but they're all roughly around 750 bucks. And anyways, yeah, so hopefully that helps a little bit, gives you guys a little idea, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.